All right, excellent. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our new member orientation for our iPass members, our brand new iPass members, and even for our Empowered Network members. This is our new member orientation with myself, Rhonda Swan. There's Justin Verrengia there and Verrengia, our little baby girl, part of the family. And there's Swan here. For those of you guys that are listening to a recording today, you're not going to see our faces, but hopefully our energy will vibe right through the sound waves for you. And for those of you guys that are here live, it's really great to have you guys here today. We're really super pumped. I know Justin and I were just chatting. We're like, wow, it's so great to see the expansion and the growth across our teams. You know, Justin, it's really fun. I'm looking at some names, and I was like, wow, I know a lot of these names, especially because a lot of them are new in the, to our iPass group, which is in our Success Alliance Facebook group, which we're going to explain everything that's going on with these groups, guys, so you kind of get a good idea of what's happening. I know there's a lot happening for you, and Justin and I are really the leaders of this whole group here. We're kind of the, I guess you want to call it, the ones at the top that are kind of we lead the show for our team. We do new member orientations, we do business plans, but also, guys, this is in addition to what you get when you're part of iPass, when you join iPass. We have a really connected tribe. I love seeing Verrengia. She's like watching me like, I see it, Rhonda, right in front of me. Oh, it's so great to see the babies. I wish Adelaide was here. She's at school, Verrengia, so you can't see Adelaide right now. But at any rate, guys, we collectively, Justin and I have been doing business plans now together for over probably 18 months now for our group. And then once iPass launched, which is the most powerful system that we've ever seen, we started to add on some new features, which is your private coaches. So many of you guys may have already met some private coaches that we have personally selected for you. They're incredible people to really help you walk through the basics of getting started. But we decided to do this call today, this new member orientation call, for those of you that are not only just starting part of iPass, you are just getting going. Some of you have been working with us for a little bit of time now and are maybe even brand new or just ready to kind of catch yourself up. So we're here to kind of set that stage today. And so today's call is really, it's more of a basic call. So if you guys have been around for a long time, a lot of this stuff you may have heard before, but this is really intended to get those brand new people where you're like, okay, where do I go right now? My brain feels a little fuzzy. Where do I start? What is this thing I'm doing? What are these systems? What do these names mean? And what does all this mean to you in the bigger picture? So we're going to go through a lot of that stuff today. Justin's going to let you look literally inside of his computer. He's going to show you some of the back office of iPass so you're comfortable with it. I'm going to really kind of dig into some of your goals and some things that you guys want to accomplish, because what we feel and what we do know is that when you understand your why, what you're doing this for, then all those steps kind of make sense. Does that make sense to you guys? I want a little hands up if it makes sense to you guys. You'll get kind of used to this. There's a little hand. You'll see it. It goes red if your hand goes up. But that's good. Yeah, right on, Andy. Awesome. Cool. Alicia, Candy, great. Awesome. Good. Okay, good. Wow, Justin, we are really crushing it here. We got over 52 people on the line. Welcome, guys. Welcome. It's good to have you guys here. Hey, Justin, so before right on, you guys are great. Before I continue on, do you want to kind of jump in here really quick and kind of give your opening remarks? Because, you know, I love these calls so much, and it's funny because you and I kind of slowed them down. Once iPass took over, right, the whole system took over, we kind of slowed down a little bit on doing these because there was so much that people had to attend and were learning. And then we realized we just want to meet some of these people, right, before we just got to get connected to them. So
yeah, totally. And if you don't mind some background noise, got Kwanya playing in her spaceship right now and making some noises. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for all the brand new people in particular, which is the purpose of why this is for. Today I'm going to take you through my back office and really just lay out a blueprint for you to get to where you want to go. We've interviewed quite a lot of the new members, and most of your goals is like, how can I earn my first $5,000? And I want to really give you the quickest shortcut to doing so, how to really maximize the leverage from within the system, because there is a certain way to do it to reach your goals most efficiently versus taking the long route. So that's what today's session is going to be designed for. I know Rhonda has a lot to cover, and I'm going to be sharing more about the offer, why we chose Empower Network on the back end of what we do here with iPass, really take our incomes and our residual income, which I'm most interested in, because the residual income is doing the work once but continuing to get paid over and over and over again, and that's the bigger picture behind what we do in living a freedompreneur lifestyle. So without further ado, Rhonda, let's get right into it. I know we have a jam-packed session, and I want to over-deliver today, so let's unleash the goods. I think you're muted, sister.
There we go. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And, you know, we have a philosophy about really delivering more value, right? Not a lot of fluff, delivering a lot more value. So today we really like to we're going to stick to the bare bones. We're going to keep it really nice and tight. So you guys have just a really good action plan. And then what we're going to be doing at the end of the call, we have our business plan set up. And so what you guys will notice is what we do. This is kind of a stage that you're going to take. It's a process you're going to take. We're doing new member orientations today. And then we have some requirements in order to be part of our business plan, because the business plan is really where Justin and I take a lot of personal time with you. We find out what your goals are, then we say, okay, based on your goals, this is really what you need to do, and this is how you're going to achieve them. So we're going to lay some of that out today, but then the bigger step is going to be your business plan, which is going to be next Tuesday, and I'll release that at the very end of the hour. So hold tight with us, guys. We're going to keep you guys no longer than 90 minutes. My plan should be about 70 minutes if we can, but let's just get rocking. So as you guys see here, obviously this is, we're all part of the Freedom-Preneur tribe. There's a new blend going on, which we like to call as our Freedom-Preneurs. We're taking the Unstoppable tribe, Justin's Jedis of the Love and Light crew, and even we have some people from John Penberthy's team that we're going to be blending together so we can assist each other in really building your business the absolute best possible way. And so this is how I want you guys to start it. A lot of you guys are brand new, and I love this image the most. I use it for almost everything that I do, because it really is about opening up the layers and really starting to allow you guys to really peel back the layers of what you want to get out of your business. And it's just a beautiful representation, I think, right? The rainbow, the colors of the rainbow, the chakras, right? It's just about letting yourself free, because obviously you made a choice to move forward towards, whether it's just iPass to start with or really moving forward with Empower Network, which is our offer. There was a reason. It was because you started to ask yourself, all right, there's something that I don't have, or you saw something in someone else that they had and you didn't have, and you made a leap of faith towards any one of our ads. So I want you guys to stay in that same space and bring yourself back to that same exact space that you were the day that you clicked the button that said, I'm ready to get started. You either paid $7, you maybe upgraded to 47 in iPass, or maybe you just joined Empower Network and you went all in, whatever you did. That moment is exactly where I want you to be. Okay, so if we can all just take a minute, let me know, guys, if you got to that space, because let me pop this guy back open again. There we go. That should come back up. I'm going to just make sure my screen, there we go. I want to make sure that you guys are there, okay? Yeah, hands up. Okay, cool. And I asked you that because it's, that was the space that you made a decision, right? Decisions really is what, once you make a decision, everything begins to move forward for us. And the space that you get back in when you know that you've made a decision is the point where you're growing. See, what happens is a lot of people get started in new business and they just get stuck. Oh, by the way, check it out. It's rush hour this afternoon. It's afternoon rush hour. It's 1 o'clock here. I always have to show that. I know I piss people off sometimes. But that's really part of my vision why I show you, is because I remember having this vision of the day that I clicked. I was working 10 hours a day in my job, and I would come home and work in my office. And I saw an ad on someone. I searched work at home mom, and I saw this girl with her kids. And it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She took a timestamp. She's like, I'm with my kids right now at lunch. I'm not working or punching a clock. I'm like, that's what I want. I clicked go, and my heart raced, my body bubbled, and guess what happened? Instant transformation started to happen, and that's where I want you to go. So I want you to go in the space of pure transformation. And to get you guys in a really good, fun zone is we're having an event coming up in Orlando. I put this there because it's so fun. Our Freedom-Preneur tribe, which comes from around the globe. Literally, I know there's people from all over, especially from the UK, New Zealand. We've got Australia's in the house. I think we've got some Ireland in the house. I know Canada's here for sure, because I see Tiffany here, right? And let's see, are there any other places people are coming from? And, we are coming together in Orlando for one of our big events. I'll share that with you in a moment, but it's just really fun to see you guys coming from around the globe. Goran, you can ask a question, but we'll open up for questions in just a moment, unless it's something that has to do with us just getting started. So feel free to pop that question up. Goran Elkins, I think. I'll see if I can answer that for you. All right, cool. So so this is our Freedom-Preneur tribe here, guys. If a lot of you guys may know them, a lot of you guys may be wondering what it is. We come together every 3-4 months in a live event, which is the one that we have coming up in October. But this is an elite group. This is called our all-in group, or those that actually are black members. We come together privately. Justin and I combined have probably over 20 years worth of experience in this industry. Justin personally has exceeded over $1 million within our current offer, which is Empower Network, in the last 2 years. And I have generated multiple 7 figures in the industry in the last 10. In this business alone, have generated nearly $500,000 just in this current business in the last 18 months. So of course, these incomes are not typical. We always use an income disclaimer because I don't really know your work ethic. I don't know what you're all about or what you're going to do, but I do know this. If you take all the steps that we will lay out and you're diligent about it and you're ready to stop quitting or stop starting and just not quit, then you'll receive and have the maximum benefits that you really came here for. How many of you guys already have some goals that you have really prepared? I want you to start thinking about that, because I'm gonna have a couple of you guys come out. All right, awesome, Allison from the UK. Good to have you. Good thing. Okay. All right, Goran, that's why you're here, right? You just got started, so that was a good question. She's like, I don't even know what to do. So this is perfect. This is why you're here. So just enjoy and take in some of the lessons that we're going to teach you today. But we're really excited to see this huge crew. We have about 55 people that are going to be staying in 2 massive mansions in Orlando coming up for the first 5 days before our big national event happens. And that's really where we collectively as leadership really work with these guys and build their businesses to higher levels. And so for any of you guys that are brand spanking new, that's a possibility for you too. You just have to really know what you want, right? We look at this business like it is a franchise. And so for instance, if you were just poking around the internet and you were like, wow, I want to find something to create residual income, right? Because that's what really creating a business and a long-term freedompreneur lifestyle is, having something that's residual. So you have to have an offer, right, that maintains and creates residual income. So if you're part of iPass, and let's say you begin marketing iPass, which we're going to share with you guys kind of some ways to do that, that $7 is a residual income. That's something that you're paying for, that people are now getting charged on a monthly basis, that creates residuals. So start thinking now already that you already have a way to create a residual income base by using the iPass system, which is really powerful. So you always want to look for something that has residuals. So when I was looking for a franchise model, this is what I saw, is franchises typically take about anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 investment, right? You put a lot of time in and you immediately put a lot of money in right away. I wanted something that could not only create residual income, but could give me a multiple 6-figure income, right? But I really didn't want to have that franchise business life. I loved the model. It was the lifestyle, because the franchise lifestyle, right? It's just you're running and that franchise owns you, right? And I didn't want that life. So that's why I actually chose online marketing. First off, and I'll give you a couple statistics. Online marketing, guys, Bill Gates mentioned in a 94 interview that if you're not taking your business online, if you're not learning how to build your business online or build your life online, then you will completely miss out on the second half of growth of this world, right? Our economy is, we get to create our own economy when you're working independently, right? So we're not allowing any longer the U.S. economy, or even the UK, the European Union's economy. We're not allowing any longer the economists to rely on the economies. We get to create our own. It's because we have valuable products that people want. And you know what that is? It's information. Information products, guys, are the #1 products right now that are not only purchased daily, but are continued. People are seeking off new education and new information, and the #1 product that's being sold is online education. And there's a reason for it. You know what, I want to make sure I check here. John Penberthy, can you make sure, double check, Todd, if John Penberthy jumps on, because we want to upgrade him to an organizer. And that's why, guys. So we looked for products that people really wanted, which is not only a systematic way to build a business using a system, but also having products that people want, which is education of how to bring not only their life, right, if they have a passion, a personal product that you already may have, or to sell something that is already established in the marketplace that people want. And that's exactly what we have with iPass and our Empower Network offer that's combined. So this is powerful, guys, why we bring you here today to really kind of get you that understanding. Right now, the information industry is over, it's like over a $70 trillion industry, ridiculous numbers. I'll give you some exacts. I had them pulled up, and I don't have the exacts on my head, but it's extremely high number. It's because people, no matter where you're at in your business, let's say you're even a real estate agent or you own a business, no matter where you are in that process, you have to learn how to bring yourself on the internet, whether it's using Facebook to communicate, finding more leads. No matter what it is, a business needs leads, and they need a way to capture more people. Even if you're a mom and pop shop, right, they still need a way to market. That is why our product line is so powerful, and that's why we chose it. And Justin's going to give you guys some really high-end numbers so you can really take a look at, how these products convert, right? So there's a languaging that you want to learn, which is a conversions, meaning someone that sees what you have and they buy something. That's a conversion, right? A lead to a conversion, meaning someone that does something once they get there. And all of you guys are conversions, so congratulations. All of you guys have upgraded, right? And you've become a conversion, meaning you've hit something and you've made a decision and you've bought something, whether it was a $7 just new membership for iPass, you upgraded to the $47 six-figure shortcuts, which is more education, or you then upgraded to Pro, Gold, or Silver, Gold, or Black within Empower Network product line. You are a conversion. So just start using this languaging and understanding, learning this languaging, because that is what we are looking to do, right? We are looking right now to create more conversions. So let me give you guys some tribe rules of some things that we do. I'm going to actually take you guys into one of the Success Alliance groups that we have. It's called the Success Alliance. How many of you guys are in Success Alliance? Because that is kind of what we call you guys. We put you guys in a holding tank, so to speak, because we want you to really see some successes that we have. Let me go over there. Here we go. And let me know at any time. Hey, guys, how are you? All right, cool. All right, awesome. Hey, Todd, let me know if John comes in, because if he does, John wanted to pop in. He had a couple of his people that are here, and he wanted to say hi. John, I know, I believe he's got a meeting for his church tonight. He lives in the UK, and so I want you guys to know John's representing for you guys as well. Okay, so this is our Success Alliance group. A lot of you guys are in it already, and you're kind of in a holding tank, just want you guys to know. This is more of a preparation group, so you can really see how iPass works and the success of iPass. This is where a lot of our members come to really see some massive results, and it's powerful because we are seeing rapid results. iPass was just launched, 3 weeks ago? Maybe a month ago, and we created this group because in Facebook, guys, obviously that's where a lot of you guys are coming, and you're connecting with people on Facebook. It's a great way for you to meet people and mastermind with them to really see the results. So if you take a look here, there's some really incredible results that are coming out. Look at more people constantly are being asked to go into this group every second. It's crazy. People are constantly wanting in this group because it's where we allow all of our new people that join iPass. You guys will be invited into this group called Success Alliance. And if you guys have a team, you're already building a team, you should already be asking to be in this group and then bringing your new people here and introducing them, because this is, I want to show you guys some powerful testimonials here. We talk a lot about marketing. This is just the early phase. This guy here is, Bruce. He's asking about scaling up Facebook ads, right? We teach you guys how to really run and to really produce high-end Facebook ads. But there's some, like this girl brand new with us today, Rachel Taylor. She got started, bought the $7, $47. Now she's upgrading, right? So she can really start building her business and have a product line to sell. And so we're just seeing really amazing results in here of so many new people. We already have, within a week, I think it's like 2 weeks, look at this, 221 members in 2 weeks. 76 of them are brand spanking new. So a lot of you guys might be brand spanking new in this group, and it's because we have so many people that are really craving this offer, right? They're craving to use iPass. You need a system and you need a great offer, and that's where you guys are sitting right now. So a lot of you guys are here, but the cool part is you're going to be invited into our private mastermind group, which we have a few of them. Justin has his own, I have my own, and John has his own. But very soon, coming in Orlando, all together, because myself, Justin, and John Penberthy have probably the best statistics in the industry. We have the highest conversions, right? Meaning people get started working in our business and they end up converting, right? They end up upgrading or buying the products that we offer because we really teach you exactly how to make sales on the internet, right? And our team is blowing up. So if you guys see here, it's pretty powerful how fast our team's blowing up. How many of you guys want to actually open up a couple people right here? This will be kind of fun. Who right now is in Success Alliance? Put your hand up and has already just got started and has already maybe even seen some of your own personal results with iPass. Anyway, here, let's see, Elisa. Let's have it here. Andy, you just pulled your hand up. Andy, hey, buddy, how are you? I think I saw your name here. What's happening?
Yeah, great.
It's really cool to have you come out here. We've never met, have we?
No, I've only been in the group about, I think it's 2 days now.
All right. Very cool. All right, so Andy, whose team are you on? Who did you get started with? So I have an idea.
Justin's, actually.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. All right, so tell me, how is the experience so far for you, Andy? Just getting started. What do you think about iPass? Because I can tell these guys all day. A lot of you guys are in it. Just share with me a couple things. First off, how did you find Justin and iPass? What do you think right now of the system? And how is it working for you if it's working yet? You've only been around for 2 days.
I found Justin through one of his Facebook ads, actually, the Facebook PPC training. I actually got in contact with him asking him just some advice, and he gave me one of his links, which was the Millionaire Bootcamp. I went through that, and that's how I found iPass, got joined on that. I was actually in Empower Network before, but I never had any success. I've been in different programs like DS Domination, not sure if you've heard of that, and that's how I got started. And but I've got 10 members signed up already, which is the best I've ever done. I've never really had anyone sign up under me, so it's exciting. But that's my story so far.
All right, so this is crazy, Justin. So here's the Andy. Now, well, you guys this is huge stuff. I want you guys to know this is how you really learn the most when you learn from a brand new guy. Andy, 10 members in 2 days with iPass. What took place? What did you do specifically?
I was actually using Bing PPC and actually some traffic co-ops. It's not the ones that are in the iPass system, but I know a guy that was in DS Domination, and he actually runs some co-ops himself, so I got some shares off of him, and the sales just started coming in, so I'm scaling that up, and it seems to be working quite well.
Yeah, it's powerful because, and share with me, are you, they're co-ops and all you're doing is send them directly to iPass, or are you sending them through a different form of a lead capture? Because this is good for brand new people to hear, because all this stuff is available in iPass, and Justin's going to show you all of it, so don't leave. Because there are some really special things that are in there, but there's also some really cool stuff you guys get because you're working with us. You know, this is the 63 of you are on this line right now. You have a step above every single other person. Just so you know, we have a secret. Share with me, Andy. Would you let me know how exactly you're doing it?
Yeah, it's directed to the sales page. I do want to actually test using a capture page because I wanted to try something new. As I've always used a capture page, but I find not a lot of people open emails. There's about 20% so far on my list. And that's just the standard follow-up. But when I do a broadcast, I get about 5 opens, and I've got about 2,000 people on the list. So it's something new. I thought I'd just try the sales page, and it's working.
Wow, powerful. So this is really cool. I want every single person to hear this, Justin, and thank you, Andy, because it's really great to meet you. Andrew, we're excited because there's a lot of really cool stuff that's happening. I'm excited to see you probably in the business plan next Tuesday because you've got some really, you already get the languaging, right? He said the words conversion. You talked about traffic, right? You talked about opt-ins, lead capture pages. So many people are like, I'm so nervous. It's okay. Take a break because you're going to learn exactly what it all is. So thank you, Andy. It's really great to meet you. Justin, do you want to jump in here with him at all before we kind of roll out?
I just want to say congrats, Andy. That's pretty badass, man. And I know what we're going to share with you can help you step it up, take it to the next level. And also, I want to get with you, man. I can teach you some ninja stuff to get more people to open your emails because there's a strategy to it. Things like putting their first name in the subject line. things of this nature that can really help you. So just glad to have you on board, brother. Thanks for sharing.
Awesome. Thanks for you too.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Ryan, I got to get this guy out here. You guys are going to, I got to hear from you. Ryan, would you please mind, I'm going to unmute you. I'd like to hear from Ryan because this is really cool. What I was going to bring out really quick, guys, for what Andy just mentioned is, a lot of you guys are like, I don't have lead capture pages, I don't have this, I don't have that. If you just heard what Andy said, all he did is take the link, right, the sales video, and he got 10 members just by doing that alone. So you don't need anything fancy, right? You can literally share with people the system, but we're going to teach you some really special, sexy ninja moves for really marketing, right? So if you can see, this is what we're talking about with conversion. People really, really, really want a great system, and iPass is the best system right now in the industry that you're going to be able to have for just sharing people and helping them understand what this industry is about, what the business model is all about. Ryan just shared with me this, Justin. This is awesome. So Ryan said, hey, he met with John. He's part of John Penberthy's team, which is awesome because anyone part of our team gets John's ninja moves if you really take your business seriously and you buy the franchise. We give it all away to you guys. Okay, so Ryan, you said making good success so far. He, of course, wants 100 times better, but he's got 28 signups, 28, and 800 iPass subscribers so far 1 week. Ryan, all right, you got to teach me what you're doing, brother. What's happening?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
Oh, all right. Actually, I just logged into my Aweber because I have, that wasn't including my GetResponse, but my Aweber is actually 971 subscribers as of today. But I'm just going to town. I got 47 videos I've uploaded John style to YouTube. I'm just waiting for them to rank. I haven't, I'm getting some traffic from that, but I've basically done some paid, some solo ads and stuff like that. So got some good response off of them. But I haven't had, I don't have any black card members yet, so I got to learn how to get them up there.
Well, you just had a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My story is I've been struggling for 3 years. I probably put in over $70,000 online. I haven't had the success that I'm having right now with iPass, and I'll be honest with you. The biggest relief for me is right now I'm focusing on one system instead of 12. Instead of trying to develop my own products, trying to do all this stuff, getting overwhelmed, and right now I'm focusing on throwing traffic at my iPass, and that is all I'm focusing on, and it just seems to be a lot easier now, so that's kind of where I'm at. And then back with that gentleman that was just on about the opt-in, I wanted to get your guys' opinions. Do you, because I send everybody to an opt-in page, but just like, the little quick survey ones, click a button, and then, the two-step, I guess. And then I send them right to the sales page because I want to get that email address. But I've been hearing that some people just send them right to that sales page. Do you guys know what do you prefer the opt-in page versus the sales page?
Yeah. I can chime in, and the thing that's different with the iPass sales page, it actually collects the lead. I don't know if you realize there's like a 3-step process, and the first step is them entering like their name and email or something like that. So you can use the sales page to collect emails. I'll share what I'm doing and what Rhonda's doing. We're doing it totally different than everybody else, but here's the good news. People who are sending their prospects directly to the sales page are getting signups, just like Andy shared, 10 signups, it's working. People who are using a lead capture page and sending them directly to basically the sales video after that, it's working extremely well, and the reason for it is the system is just done really well. Rhonda and I, we're not selling iPass directly. We're using more of a value-based approach where I don't even give the opportunity for someone to buy iPass until like a week of establishing rapport and a good relationship. I just email them for a week of video training series. Rhonda's doing the same thing, and it's working extremely well. So what I'm realizing is regardless of how exactly we're doing it, it's working for like everybody using their own different methods. However, the thing I love about our mastermind is we can come together and make what we're doing even more effective. The reason I use a regular lead capture page, like a custom one, is I can get a 50 or 60% opt-in rate. And what that means is 50 or 60 out of every 100 people that I send, I collect the email, and I can continue to build the relationship with them. I don't know what the opt-in rate is specifically for the sales page, and I think it's going to vary depending upon traffic and many different factors. So it depends on the intention. My intention as a marketer is to capture the lead, because I know if I have the lead, it's going to be most valuable in the long haul because of the way we do things, like offering a lot of value. People are ready, and they're just wanting and dying to work with us. They're like, what do you do, Rhonda? What do you do, Justin? And it's like, be patient. Let me finish, training you, and I'll eventually introduce you to what it is I have, which is the offer. And one of the beauties, I know we didn't even get into this yet, but we're going to allow everyone here on our tribe to basically leverage off the systems that we've created, this value approach, but we're only going to be doing that for the pro members, where you can leverage off all the bonuses, because a very easy way to get new members to sign up is over-delivering tons of value and free bonuses. So for example, it's like, okay, sign up for $7 and I'm going to give you like $9,000 in free bonuses, and it's not hyped up. It's, we paid a fortune to have this video series created for us, having the best of the best videographers, professional funnels, and all this good stuff. And I know I'm kind of jumping the gun, but the short answer is what's working for you now is great, and what you can do is test different things. You may want to test one of our funnels. You may want to test sending them directly to the sales page. One of the things I love about iPass, and I'll cover this when I go in the back office, you can test everything. So it's not a guessing game of what's working. We can actually track all the traffic that we're running and see what's working best. So I would encourage you to do the same thing, and I'll share some more insight on how to actually do that when I get to the back office. But I'll pass it back to Rhonda.
Okay, perfect. Actually, just one more question then. Where do you send them after your opt-in page? Because my opt-in page was 61% on this one solo ad I just bought, and yeah, it was just huge. But I was just sending them straight to the iPass. Where are you guys sending them after the opt-in then?
I think for a solo ad, that's probably genius. What I do for Facebook, I don't send them directly because I gotta follow their terms and conditions. And there is a strategy to making Facebook marketing work without getting your account suspended. So it's a little more of a process where you can send them to like a bridge page, which is just a value shared video introducing yourself, and bridging the gap and introducing them to your system is what we teach in our Facebook course. But for solo ads and cold traffic, you can do that. It works, and there's less steps, so it's probably more effective. And I'll let Rhonda jump in here. Sorry.
Yeah. No, absolutely no. I think that's brilliant. But I was going to tell him, Ryan, if it's working, keep it going, right? If you're getting 61% opt-in right now with a solo ad, doing what you're doing, do that, and then add something to it. Don't change it. And this is, I want to just show you guys, because I know we're jumping the gun a little bit for some of the new people, but this is all good stuff. It'll all make sense. We're gonna, you guys will, it'll all make sense. This is one of Justin's lead capture pages here. This leads into our video training series that Justin and I created, and that you guys get access to once you upgrade, and actually, be able to really sell something. And this is the custom lead captures we use. Then it brings them into our week-long video series, Ryan, and then we give them iPass. And then this is one that I use right here. So as you can see, they're really custom, right? Because our ads are very more warm traffic. We're more targeted to attraction marketing. That's really how we market and how we teach our people how to really market. Of course, I'm gonna get all these screens. I have 1,000 screens here, guys. Sorry about that. Of course, Ryan, cold marketing works. As you can already see, you've already gotten that many members joining. So I don't want to discourage you from doing cold traffic. But what we do is we really recommend. This is what we teach in our in our team is how can people actually get warm targeted traffic that they already know you, like you, trust you. Therefore, you're getting a higher rate of conversion. And that's why, guys, we as a team have the highest rates of conversions pretty much in the company, because meaning more of our people that get started, they buy iPass, they see the system, they understand there's an offer in place, and then they upgrade buying the black membership or going all in and owning the full franchise. It's because of the way the marketing that we use. We get less people in, but we have a higher rate of conversion. Does that make sense to you, Ryan?
Oh yeah, big time. I've heard it actually a lot, and I want to do it, to be honest with you. I've just wanted to find somebody more or less who kind of go off of and learn off of. Because yeah, I definitely believe in that for sure.
Right on, awesome, cool, and that's something that you guys will all start learning, especially if you're new and you don't understand the languaging yet. You'll get that because all it is, guys. Everything it's about getting, like you said, Ryan, getting an email and getting more eyeballs in front of that information. More eyeballs mean more conversions, and if we can teach you guys how to be more connected in your marketing, where you're attracting people, and I call it the pull versus the push marketing. Push marketing is I'm in your face, I'm trying to sell you something, right? Which is solo ads, and it's good because people are looking all the time. Opposed to we typically sit back, show the amount of the successes we've had, the lifestyle we've created. We really give a lot of value based in everything that we do. People are like, wow, I just want to work with them. I want what they've got, and I know they're teaching something that no one else does, and that's why people are more apt, and maybe even you guys here, and you guys can, a lot of you guys are new, might be like, yeah, that's exactly why I decided to dig deeper, is because you may have already gotten to know us a little bit, and you feel that possibly you can really trust what we're up to, and that's something that we are really looking to accomplish across the board. All right, cool stuff. So let me, my webcam keeps going wild here. I got to get it back in alignment so I can see. I like to, and I can't see Justin. I don't know where he is. So my camera kind of went out of whack here. Let me get it. Let me bring it back.
Yeah, I was just hiding.
Oh, you were gone. Okay. There you are. Awesome. I'm like, what happened to my camera? Okay, cool. All right, so let's move on here, guys. So this is some tribe rules I'm going to kind of share with you guys a little bit of what we do. This is with the Success Alliance group, right? That's, again, like I mentioned, that's your holding pattern group, guys. That's where you're going to, you'll bring new people in so they can really see, what it is we've got. Once someone gets started with iPass, you want to bring them in and invite them into Success Alliance if you're not already there. Because, again, a lot of you guys maybe only just gotten started. You paid $7, but you're really not completely understanding what's going on. So we want you to follow the way the system works. And we're going to go through how that system's going to work for you. So we bring you into the Success Alliance group. Then we have a private mastermind group. Once you guys upgrade to a minimum the pro level, you're going to be invited into our private mastermind group. And that's where we do a lot more of our coaching. And you're going to meet thousands of people that we work with on a really close, more one-on-one basis. The second rule is you always want to seek an answer to your questions before you ask the group. Right? We've got a lot of people. We created our system the way we have because it allows you to have people at your disposal, right, if you have a question. But what we do is, you guys, we really ask you that you respect each other, right, so that you seek an answer for your question before you really bring it to the group so that you can start learning how to teach other people. And the other rule is really learn something new and then you teach it to other people. Right? If you've learned something, you've figured something out, like what a lead capture is or a conversion or something that maybe a brand new person doesn't know, then teach it. Learn it and then teach it. Post something up in our group and say, wow, look at the results I just had. Look at the things I'm seeing. This is some result I had in iPass, or I just put a link up by sharing a part of my vision and I got 5 people started. Share that with people in our group, and that's really how people start to learn because, again, you always take responsibility for your results, and no one else is going to do them for you. So in order to really be successful here, we ask that you just really take full responsibility for your own personal results. And, of course, I always say be unstoppable in everything that you do, right, because the only way you're going to really create results is by being unstoppable at all.
Hey, Rhonda, I just want to give you a reminder that your computer battery is really low, and I'd hate for your computer to shut off, so if you're able to charge it.
Yeah, I'm going to try. That's what I'll do. I'm going to bring it in. Justin, why don't we do this, right? Because what we're going to do right now is I'm going to get my battery changer. What we're going to do, guys, is you all came here to learn how to really make your first 5K. And that's really the idea here, is to help get you guys into a space where you understand what's it going to take to make that kind of money, what needs to happen to do it, right? It's not just, whoa, I'm just going to post up one of my links and hopefully 500 people get started with iPass, and that's times 7, and that means $3,500, and that's not even enough. Right? Think about it. You have to start thinking about the numbers. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to lay that out. Justin's going to share with you how it happens, and then we're going to start having some of you guys share some of your goals. Justin, do you want to talk about the 3-part equation, and then what we'll do is we'll flip on over and start letting them see iPass, which is really the system. And then we'll go into the offer and then throw some eyeballs on that traffic, get some eyeballs there. And
Perfect.
yeah, okay. I'm going to get my plug.
Sounds great, and then I'll just take the screen over, show them the back office, and so I can walk people through some stuff. This I'll keep very simple because most of you are pretty well aware. I call it the 3 pillars to success, or the freedom formula, and basically it's having a system which is your foundation. I use a metaphor for building a house, and then you have to have some sort of structure in order to have a found house, and the structure is like your walls and the roof. And that's going to be your offer, which we use, which is Empower Network. And there's various different reasons why we use this as an offer, which I'm going to break down as well when I'm walking you through the back office. So those are the 2 pillars. Then the 3rd pillar, once you have those 2 things in place, you need I call your energy or your electricity in order to have a functional house, right? You got to have traffic, which is basically eyeballs, visitors, checking out your offer, just like our 2 awesome guests just shared that are getting extremely good results because they're getting traffic to their pages. And there's various different ways. There's no right or wrong way. One of the cool things about our tribe is, we're each masters at different things. Rhonda and I are really good at Facebook traffic. John Penberthy is really good at YouTube and free advertising, where the truth is I focus, and just like Rhonda, we focus a lot on paid advertising because we're really good at it. We focused on it like for the last 2 or 3 years, and it just works extremely well, and it's really scalable. So regardless if you want to focus on the free stuff or the paid stuff, our tribe can definitely help you. And then, of course, you got cold traffic, which I am no master at, so I have no expertise teaching, but we do have some people in our group who are, even brand new people who are pretty good at it that can share their resources and what they're doing, so we can all collectively come together and have good traffic sources. Because with traffic, with targeted traffic, you can build any business. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see, is that something I do, Rhonda? Let me see if I.
Are you? Yeah, I'll hand it over to you so I can upgrade you.
Make presenter.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome.
Cool. Let me just close out of my Skype and some things here.
While you're doing that, so and this is the best part, guys, because once you get the equation piece, then everything really becomes simple. You have the right system, which Justin's going to dig in. You have the right offer what people want. You just got to learn how to get the traffic and get the eyeballs to what we've got, and that's really all it takes, and that's what we're good at. So, all right, buddy, rock and roll. You're showing up.
Sweet. That's just my Infusionsoft. It's just an autoresponder. I don't recommend, by the way, people are like, why do you use Infusionsoft? I only do it because I'm more advanced, and the truth is it's probably the most complicated autoresponder you will ever use, so I recommend GetResponse or Aweber for simplicity reasons. But let me go ahead and log into my iPass back office. We'll start there, and then I'll go into my Empower back office. One of the questions I've already seen in the chat is, I'm a $7 member, I'm confused, what do I do next? And let me show you exactly what you should do next. See this button right here? Top left. As soon as you log in, you're going to click on that formula button, and you're going to go through each video individually, and also you want to actually participate. And here's the thing. Our coaches will not work with you if you skip this process. So, for example, if you decide I'm too good to watch the training and I don't want to submit my success game plan, and you try to reach out to your success coach, they prioritize the people who actually do stuff and actually follow the processes, because that's considered a hot lead or a hot prospect or a hot team member. So I just want to strongly encourage each and every one of you, if you haven't yet already done so, watch each video and just implement exactly what they're teaching you. Because here's the thing. What does a $7 trial mean? And just to clarify, the $7 is one time. You're test driving the system. I think you get like 5 or 7 days. Then after the 7 days, you pay a monthly, I don't even know the exact amount, like $47 or something like that. And it pays out a $32 commission for whoever referred you. So here's the thing. If you're only a trial member, you're not even officially a true member of the system, and you won't be able to collect those sexy $32 commissions. You'll be stuck in the trial stage. So that's all the more reason on why you actually have to go through this process. And if you like what you see, you upgrade. About 50%, not everyone's going to upgrade. I just want to keep it real. That's just my style. Same as Rhonda. We're very blunt, very direct. 50, this is my stats, and Rhonda's probably very similar. 50% of the people that do the trial say, this is not for me, and guess what? That's okay. The system is not for everybody. But for the 50% of the people that do see it, and they're like, I like this, this is different, or I just want to treat this serious and be a part of it, you're going to upgrade for the monthly membership for the six-figure training, which Rhonda will get into a little more later on some of the things you get as bonuses when you do decide to get that training. But you want to become a monthly member so you can not only collect the $7 commission, which, by the way, you earn 100%. So every time you get a new trial that pays $7, you keep it all. And then when you have a new member upgrade to the system, which you may have 50% as well, and again, it's going to vary, but the people who do pay, you're going to earn a $32 commission, and that's going to be a residual income that's going to be reoccurring, which means every month that they continue this process within the system and pay that monthly fee of $47, I think it's somewhere around there, you're going to continue to get a $32 commission. So if you do the math and you're saying, how can I get to $200 a month residual? Well, all you need to do is do some division and be like 200 divided by, 32, but don't also forget the $7 that does add up as well per member. So you're actually able to earn about $39 per member one time and then 32. And then there's some additional ways to leverage, which I'm going to be covering with you here in the system. First thing I want to do, I'm not going to go through all this though, because this is stuff you should have already done, and if you haven't done, you're going to go back and do, okay? But what I'm going to do now is show you some of the stuff that's possible. I'm going to cover some of the tracking with some of the pages so you can begin marketing and implementing immediately, because the only way you're going to get to $5,000 a month is by actually getting traffic to your site. So I'll break some of that stuff down. But first thing I want to do, let me cover some of the stats. I think this is sexy. One of the reasons I love iPass so much is they have the best analytics that I've ever seen compared to any other system that I've used, and I've been in the industry for like 7 years. I think Rhonda been in the industry for like a decade now, and she says the same thing. Her and her husband Brian are like, oh my God, if only we had this years ago. And this is just super cool. It breaks down all the analytics. Kind of crazy stats here. It's going to vary depending upon many different things, but just to show you, this is what it says right now. Like 11% leads, 20% trial members, 100% upsell, and I think that depends upon the day that you're looking at it. Let's look at yesterday. It'll be completely different because it's going to vary upon various different things. 10% leads, 20% trial, 80% upsell, system rebill 120%. How that's possible, I really don't even know, but that's what it says. I think it's good. You let me know, Rhonda, if that's good, and I'll just show for this week just so I can keep it thoroughly real, because every day is going to be different. And as you can see, the upsell, and what this means, I got to break it down so you understand. This is important. From the people that pay the $7 for the trial, on average, I said 50%, and it's pretty accurate. Here you're seeing for the week, 56% of the people that try the system are upgrading and becoming monthly members. Now, I have never used another system that upsold converted that well, and 77% of the people coming on board that are buying the upsell are sticking around for the following month. Those numbers are extremely good, and like I said, I've never experienced numbers like this before. It breaks down a lot of the commissions, as you can see here. I'm not going to get too technical here because I want you to play around with it, and I'll also show for the month just to give you another perspective, because like I said, it's going to vary depending on different factors. We have a 46% overall upsell rate from the trial and a 57% system rebill. Again, these are pretty strong numbers based upon things that I've seen in the past. So what does this tell you? And it's going to vary for every member, but this shit actually works, and it works extremely well. And this is all the more reason that if you're just a trial member right now, you need to make a decision if this is for you or not, because your trial is going to be up really soon, and we encourage you to stick around so you can collect the benefits and the rewards from what we're going to be sharing with you further on in this training. So let me go to the next thing. Let me actually go to the Marketing Center. Actually, my favorite tab in the back office is this Marketing Center. And before I get to the actually, let me cover the links first, because I did promise to share it with you. You actually have two pages right now. They're always split testing, and there's also a mobile version, meaning if somebody is going through your sales page on their cell phone, the system will automatically know it and give them basically a version that works for their cell phone, so you can actually get conversions when people are on their mobile devices, because quite often people are nowadays. But what you're going to do, you're going to check the sales page you want to use. So if you want to use Chris Jones's page, you click on the button. It's going to give you your link. And let me explain how the link works. I think this is really, really important. I'm going to just open a new tab. Okay. You can send people, and it's going to have your username here, so you're not going to mark it with my username or I'd get all your sales, so don't do that. But you can send people directly here. But let me show you how the tracking works. If you want to track different marketing campaigns, let's say you're doing a solo ad and you're doing some Facebook ads, or you're just sending an email and you want to know, is this email actually working? Here's the magic of the iPass. Let me just put the link back here, and I'll pause the video here. Okay, so what does the TID mean? All it means is a tracking ID equals, and you give it a variable. You make it up. So for example, if I'm doing a Facebook ad, I can just put Facebook 1. And then I can send people to this site, or I can send them to a caption page which redirects. It's up to you. You have many different options. But you would just send people directly here, and it's going to work. And it has a tracking variable. If you're sending an email, let me just give you one more example. You can put email 1. And then what's going to happen, you send people to this link. Let me show you back here. This is super cool. One of the coolest things about the system is the tracking. You don't have to do third-party tracking, which can get expensive and all that. Notice here, these are all the different tracking codes. And let me go, this is just for today. Let me go to page 2, which are my most active campaigns. Notice I have a JW campaign and a JA campaign because it's a different form of advertising, different marketing. So, and this is just for like today, I believe. And so it's going to give you the numbers, and it's individually going to track it separately, so you can actually see what's working, what's not working. And the coolest thing, you can have an unlimited amount of tracking variables and just come to your back office and see what works. And here's what you want to do. Whatever's working, do more of it. Whatever's not working, stop it and just do the stuff that is working and continue to test until you have something working for you. So the tracking is super, super simple. Play around with it. If you have questions or if you don't quite understand what I just shared because I'm being a little quick, feel free to hit us up in the group for the Success Alliance. We'll make sure you understand it. But it's very simple. I'll just run through it just one more time. You basically click on Marketing Center. You click on the page you want to test. You can test them both. Let's say I want to use Adam Whiting. You take your URL, and I'm just going to copy. You can probably hit this button here to copy it, even easier than trying to copy-paste it. Basically, put it in the URL, and notice here it'll say Adam. You put whatever tracking ID you want. If you don't want a tracking ID and you're like, hey, this is my first campaign, I don't care about tracking, just remove the TID where it ends after your username, and you just put it like that. Simple. If you want the tracking, you got to keep it exactly how it is and just change the variable. You can put a 1, you can put a 2, you can put your name, you can put initials, you can put Facebook, you can put solo, whatever is going to help you recognize where the campaign is coming from. Put your hand up if this is helpful for you right now. If you just learned something new, I just want to know if this is of value to you, because I know a lot of people are unaware, number 1, where they go to get their links, and number 2, how the hell do you do tracking? Is this making sense, Rhonda?
Yeah, we got lots of people with hands up. You know what I love? This is really great too, Justin, is even for those that are brand new going, oh my gosh, tracking? What? Campaigns? Are you kidding me? I want you to hear this. This is what's so fun. Remember last week, Justin, we do a weekly call for all of our people, a weekly coaching call. Justin and I did it last night for about an hour and a half with the most powerful group on there last night. And we had a guy named Keith, brand new. He's 50-something, 58 or 56, something like that. Keith has never done any marketing. He'd never done anything before. He has no idea what tracking is. And, you know, he's now getting sales daily. And because he just started to learn the lingo. But now let me reverse it. The week before, there was a guy named Rio Dunn. If Rio's on the line, I want to hear from Rio. Rio had no clue what he was doing. He took the link that Justin just shared with you. He shared his vision of what he wants to do for his family, where they want to go vacation, the amount of time he wants, how he doesn't want to waste away his life. And he said, and the cool part is I've now partnered with this really great system that does the work for me. And guess what Rio did? He took Adam Whiting's link, no tracking, no campaigns, nothing. And how many people did he say he got? 10 people or something, Justin, in the first 2 days?
Insane.
See,
Imagine
right?
knowing nothing about nothing and just sharing the link. You can have success and make it very simple here.
And that's what I want to get, cut across, is that you guys can get as deep as you want, and you will learn this stuff. You'll get used to it. I am not overly technical. I can do the stuff, but when it comes to really figuring it all out, I let the system work. I create campaigns, we place ads, I do videos all the time, I post blog posts, and I post out stuff that I like to talk about, and then I just add my website link, and that's it. Half the time, I never even really tracked before, and so we started really learning how to do it. So I want you guys to get this. When you have a system that works like iPass, they give you the bells and whistles, but if all you want to do is blow the horn, that's all you have to do. You don't have to use the bells. You don't have to use all the whistles. You just got to place some ads, but you'll learn it, okay? And that's what I want everyone to get, Justin, because I know some people get started like, this is too hard for me. This is just the extra stuff for the, the extra nerds that like to deal with it.
Great point, Rhonda. I'm glad you clarified that. And what I'm looking at now is you have this in your back office as well. It basically breaks down how much money you earned for the day, yesterday, the past 7 days, the past 30 days, the past, 12 months, and then all time. I'm going to be showing you some numbers, and I got to do a big fat disclaimer because this is not typical. Rhonda and I are top income earners, but I just share this with you to show you what's possible. And I also want to remind everybody, 3 years ago when I got started with this offer, which is Empower Network, which I'm going to be sharing with you and here in a little bit in the back office, I was living in a 300 square foot studio apartment, barely able to afford my rent for $450 a month, to becoming 7-figure income earners, not because I'm so smart. I'm just your typical hippie who loves meditation and hippie activities. It's because the system and the people we work with are incredible, or you can say they're unstoppable. You know what I mean? We truly have something very, very special here. I also got to point this out because it's keeping it real. This income is not all just from iPass. This isn't just $7 and $32 commissions, which are great, and I love it. This is coming from the offer. The big money is made on the back end of the system. So without further ado, if it's cool, Rhonda, can I show them my Empower back office and 2 of the products they're going to get when they upgrade to Pro?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we need to do right now. And then what I'm going to do, guys, right after, and again, we'll respect your time, we'll keep your questions tight, is then we'll kind of just go through a couple of action steps you can take now, especially because, remember, this is for those of you guys who are brand spanking new, you're just getting started, because next Tuesday is our business plan. We'll go a lot deeper. But, yeah, let's do that because, remember, you got the system. That's the #1 key to the equation. You have to have an offer, meaning something that's higher commissions, because we can't live or make the millions of dollars that we want to make on the 7 and 32, like Justin mentioned. So show them, Justin, how the products bundle and what they need to do is to go pro, to meet with us next week, all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's what iPass is great at. We spend money advertising. Not everyone does, but we personally spend money advertising. So the $7 commissions and the $32 monthly commissions, here is the target, to pay for the advertising so all our leads are free. So when they join our offer, which is Empower Network, iPass is a system designed to upsell them into the offer because we believe we have the best personal development and marketing educational products in the industry, that it's profit. You know what I mean? The back end is profit, and iPass is designed to get your leads for free. You know what I mean? Build a free list, because if you can build a free list, you can scale to the moon. I don't think everyone understands how powerful that truly is. So here's the thing. When you do that, you upgrade to Pro, you're going to basically get our blogging system, which is going to be another vehicle for you to advertise for free. We highly recommend it. Here's some of the numbers. Again, not typical, but this is residual income and why it's so sexy. $196,000 my wife and I made on the back end thanks to the viral blogging system. We've also used blogging as a free method for advertising and getting more leads and generating more sales, building rapport, providing value. There's probably like 1,000 reasons on why you should have a blog if you don't already, and you're going to get access to that for basically becoming a pro member, which I don't know the exact amount, Rhonda, but it's like, I think something like $200. You get the viral blogging system, and then you get the inner circle, and they're both residual, monthly, reoccurring payments you're going to get month after month after month as you start to build a team. So the inner circle, this is personal development and marketing, educational. Basically, it's one of my favorite products. It's also the highest paying overall in the company product, and it's like $100 to buy when someone buys the Inner Circle. But when you go pro, you're going to get the viral blogging system along with the Inner Circle, as well as become an affiliate so you can collect commissions. I believe we get paid 70% commissions on every time someone buys something from these products here. So I'm just going to focus on these two today because this is a stepping stone to increasing your residual income and your back end overall dollar so you can leverage basically an offer. Because here's the thing, if you're not a pro member, you have no business really doing paid advertising because you're limiting yourself on what you can earn. $7.32 is very limiting, but when you can earn an additional $100 or an additional $25 on top of that, and the system is going to upsell your new members for you, it makes a lot of sense to get the offer. As you can see here, my wife and I, results not typical, but we earned $298,000, collectively close to $500,000 from these two simple products that are probably the most powerful products within the Empower Network system. And this is going to give you access not only to the products and the education, but it's going to allow you to earn more money, and it's going to allow you to come on our business plan, which is going to be Tuesday, where we really lay it out for you to take your business to the next level. And I believe by owning these two products, it's possible to get to $5,000 a month in Empower Network. Not owning these two products, you're going to have to be a super affiliate like Superman Powers or Hippie Jedi or Unstoppable Powers to get the $5,000 a month. So it's not realistic for the average person, and most people are average, right? So I just want to keep it real, keep it thorough, keep it 100, as they say in the streets, right? So you want to upgrade to the offer, the pro level. You can do that here in the back office. I believe as you go through the formula, it will walk you through the steps on, going through that and actually upgrading it. Hey, KT. So you can actually do that, and that's really where, the bigger piece to the puzzle behind the system is going to it's cool, we love you, we accept you, but you're really hindering what you can truly be capable of. And when you do get those upgrades, they're going to go to your sponsor and not you, because you need to own a product in order to earn a commission and be qualified for it. You know what I mean? So there's like a million reasons on why you want to upgrade to Pro, and I hope this makes very, very clear sense. I'm going to pass it back over to Rhonda because I want to respect everyone's time. I know we've just gone over an hour already.
Yeah, how are we doing over here, everyone? Are you guys feeling great about all this? Give us let's share us a little bit of love. So I know there's some questions, and let's jump into those. There we go. You want me to grab your screen, Justin?
Yeah, I'll stop sharing mine if you want to take it over and finish up with the slides, and we can maybe answer a little Q&A. But we're here to serve you. We just want to keep it real with how to get to the next level, and this is how you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good. Right on. Okay, here we go. There's okay. Can you see my screen now? Where am I at? I can't see my. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is powerful, guys.
I can see it.
Awesome. And, and I want to kind of, it's so powerful to see, really what can happen when you just use the equation. It's for us, it's kind of like one of those things. You just turn it on. Once you understand how to do it, everything just really rolls from there. It turns on. We've had, I actually was typing this up while you were doing yours. I was pulling mine up in iPass at the same time. This is what just recently happened for us, so everyone can kind of get an idea. Because, of course, guys, you want to take the first base and understand, what all this stuff means, and then how to just make it happen, and the system will show you how to make it happen. But even, this is the numbers that Brian just took a snapshot of. Out of $97 trial members, we're still very consistent. 52% of them upgrade to the 47 in iPass, which is huge. Think about that. I mean, that's, we're getting the 32 and the whatever that is, $4.90 or something per trial. It's 70%. Someone asked that question. Great question. There's a 70% commission on all of the sales that come through. And then for us, which is really kind of fun, I don't have the stats for Pro, Silver, or Gold, but for Black, we make $3,000 on commission when someone buys a Black becomes a black member, and that's pretty amazing. I just want you guys to see the numbers, what it means when you take the business, you build it like a real business, meaning, you know, you do upgrade. First, we just today, we really want you to focus on making sure you're at least pro, because next week on Tuesday, we will lay these numbers out a lot deeper. We're going to show you kind of exactly what to do. We tell you this is the step, this is the step, this is what the numbers look like. And then based on the incomes that you guys have, then we reverse engineer it. We're like, all right, if you want to make 20 grand a month, well, this is what you should do. This is how many sales it's going to take to get it. But just this is a good example, right? You know, we've invested. We are black members, of course, so we bought the franchise. For us, it was $5,100 to buy the product line, the full offer. And now because we're doing a lot of different things, if someone decides to join in their first 7 days of becoming a trial, you actually get a bonus for 7 days. You get a huge discount. The total to just completely buy the full franchise is $3,979 bucks. Of course, today we're just really talking about you becoming a black member or becoming a pro member, but I just want to show you how the statistics can work. So I invested $5,000, but this is just what happened, right? 90 members got $7 trials, 52% of them, so 48 of them bought $47 upgrades. 3 of them bought a black card. So that means we made $9,000 just from these 3 here. I mean, it's pretty powerful. If you just think about if you're doing all the work, all the efforts at iPass, right, then naturally the system upsells them to the offer, right? So you don't have to do anything more. So I just wanted everyone to realize that all the efforts that you're going to be learning when you're building a business, marketing, and really offering and sharing your link, if you just want to call it that, all the work is done after that takes place. And this happened naturally for us because of the system. So I wanted everyone to get that the system really is what makes this so powerful. And so for you guys that are brand new, this is some things that we want you guys to focus on this week, okay? And then I'm going to show you guys some of the bonuses that you get by going up pro and why you should be on the business plan, of course, because that's going to be huge for all of you. Okay, so eyeballs, right? We were just talking about eyeballs. It's all about getting eyeballs. You've got the system now. Inside is the offer, but if you don't have eyeballs on that system or on those links, no one's going to get started with you, or you're not going to actually make the conversions that we were talking about earlier. So keep these stats in your minds. I want everyone to think about that when you're making some decisions of, like, how do I want to play this out? Do I want to get 90 people? Let's just say you got 90 people. Do I want to get 90 people and only, you know, make maybe $100 on all 90 of those, or do you want it to naturally work out this way? Just put that in the back of your mind, because we're going to talk about that next week. But the eyeballs, guys, this is the part. All right, so this is how can you guys get eyeballs, right? Everyone's like, well, how am I going to get these eyeballs? Well, when you become more advanced of a marketer and you work with us closely, Justin and I do a lot of branding. That's really what I'm known for, is I'm really about teaching people how to create a legacy business, create a story and a brand that is something that you are proud of, that people can recognize, identify, and you start sharing what you're passionate about, what your story is, right? So you're connecting with the right people. That's what I'm really good at, is helping people find who's their niche, who can you talk to, start getting your story in front of more people, right? And that's how we start. Then Justin and our partner Jabril teach you, really, Justin teaches you how to do the Facebook PPC marketing. John then teaches you how to do free marketing on YouTube. And then, of course, iPass has got a plethora of different things that you're going to learn. So this is where you're going to start, right, is blog posts. Justin mentioned, once you go pro, if you're a pro member, you can start really sharing your vision, right? How to get more eyeballs in front of your links is really creating blog posts, sharing more things that you love, that you care about, that you're interested in, right? Things that solve people's problems. You know, blogging is the #1 way to get eyeballs on you. So more eyeballs. The internet is, I call it online real estate. The more online real estate you own, when you blog, that creates online real estate, meaning you put up a blog post about something, you own that space of that information that you're placing. So I call it online real estate, meaning you're creating more value and you're gaining more real estate every time you make a blog post. So that's how you get more eyeballs, right? Free, right? Everyone wants to know, how do I do it to start with? Now, I'm going to give you guys an action plan, but these are some of the best ways and the fastest ways to do it. Blogging, Facebook posts, on your personal Facebook pages. If you guys have a personal page, which you should, then you'll eventually have a fan page. If you don't, or they call them really just pages. If you don't have a page where you can market from, you'll want to get one of those. That's really where you take your brand and become a lot more branded. But Facebook posts also become online real estate. That's actually the cool part, is once you have a page, right, not just your personal page, maybe a business page or a page that you would market that's maybe a branded page for you, every time you put a blog post, it's indexed on Google, meaning more real estate. So that's why what you'll get a little bit more advanced, you'll start creating pages that will start indexing the videos and the posts that you make, and you'll create more online real estate where you can put a blog post on your Facebook page and say, this is something I blogged about today. You'll own more real estate. That's another way to get massive eyeballs in front of people, right? You talk to their pain, talk about things that they really want to, problems and pains that they want to solve, okay? 3 is shoot video. Hear your vision. Shoot a video about your vision, what you want, what you love, things that you do. If you're a fisherman, talk about it. Talk about, things that you really care about. And you can even blog about fish, use keywords about fish, but your blog then sells your offer, right? That's why we use blogs, because we've got things like banners and things that are on the sidebars on a blog where people go to read your content. Maybe you're a dog lover. You write about dogs or teaching dogs certain things. But your blog then has banners and different things that they can click around on that can take them to your offer, and that's how you get more eyeballs in front of your offer by just blogging or using keywords, which we call them. Just for those of you guys that are completely brand new, you'll start learning that, how to gain and learn more keyword association. And then, guys, paid ads. We really say only use paid ads if you're positioned, meaning you own the franchise, you're able to receive. We're going to talk about that next week. But these are some really great ways to get more eyeballs right now, even on iPass. Today, action steps are really going to be to have you guys shoot a value video, put it on Facebook, and have a link linking to just your iPass saying this is the system that we offer. But Deb Bennett brought up one great thing. She asked if we should forward and mask a domain. If you're brand new and you're completely confused, listen, because this is something that you want to understand. You don't have to know how to do it yet, because I'm going to give you a really simple training that Todd, as our team's assistant, is going to teach you how to mask and domain, all that tough stuff that you think is hard. He'll make it easy. Yes, Deb, you want to mask it and forward it, because iPass has got thousands of people this quickly, and Facebook is really picky about links, and the amount of people that are showing the same kind of looking links, they just block them because they don't know what they are. They think they're spam, and so they block them. So we always, always, always forward and mask a domain name that you buy. So for instance, you got to see this. I'll show you guys. This is easy for you to see because it'll be another example. Okay, here's Justin's. I had it pulled up to show his lead capture page. Justin's domain name is Hippie Jedi. It's not a link that's iPass, right? This is his private domain that he bought. So what he could have done is taken Hippie Jedi and forward masked it, and it goes right to iPass lead capture page, right? That's something you guys can do, and as you get more advanced, you'll learn how to create lead capture pages and things that you can bring people through a longer sales funnel. But if you're going to just use that iPass link that Justin showed you, make sure it's covered, meaning it's connected to a domain that's unique to you. Okay, that's not just that big long, iPass.com/blah, blah, blah. You want to make sure you have a unique domain that's connected directly to you, so that you are not the one that gets blocked. Like a lot of other people that they don't become good marketers. We want you guys to become good marketers and to have a longevity business. And when you just do crazy stuff by just throwing links all over the place without thinking, you hurt your reputation, and you actually hurt your business, because then you get blocked, your links get blocked. So we want you guys to have a longevity, legacy business that people are respectful, that they really respect you, because they're like, wow, they took the time to share a video, they took the time to talk about what they're doing, and then you share a link because you earn that right to share a link. Okay, so let's, all right, I'm going to just go through really quick some steps here and some tribe shortcuts that we take that you guys should be doing today, especially brand spanking new people. You need to be able to do, these are the things you should be doing right away. Number one is make sure you're setting your goals and your intentions. If, like Justin mentioned, in iPass, go through all 5 videos. Take the time. You spent a little bit of money, if you're here for the long haul, upgrade into the 6-figure shortcuts. Take the time. If you're not and you're just here for quick money, probably we're not the right group to work with, because we really are here for helping people hit that $5,000 and $10,000 a month, and we're really not here for quick people in and out for making a quick $100. That's not what we do. There's some people that do it. There's some teams that do it, but we are obviously taking 2 hours of our time today with you, because we want you to be a good marketer, to learn the right ways, and we want you to earn money. because we want you to build a business. Okay, so I said it. All right, no more. Okay, so if you're an iPass member, complete the 5 videos. Set the call with your coach. Some people said, oh, I haven't been able to get through with my coach because you haven't done the videos yet. Go through all 5 videos, the startup videos that Justin showed you by clicking on the side left, and go through all 5. Set that appointment with your coach, and then you will want to upgrade minimum to pro. Make sure you get that inner circle and the blog right off the start, because then you'll be invited next week on Tuesday, and I'm going to show you a couple things that you're going to get once you get to that business plan in a minute. And then if you're an EN member, if you're brand new, even if some of you EN members got started, you got with iPass, you bought the black card, you're like, what do I do? Same thing as a brand new person would do. The fact is that you just took action, you invested, you bought the business, you still got to start from ground zero, right? But you have a quicker opportunity, right, to make instant profits, and some people that may share their link and make that first $100 profit, and then that person upgrades to black and they're not positioned, so Justin or myself or your sponsor actually gets that black membership. That's why people get started. And I love this quote by Andy Andrews, says it quite often, and it's of course a Napoleon Hill quote, is that successful people make decisions very quickly and they change them slowly. Unsuccessful people take a long time to make a decision, and then they change their decisions very quickly. It's because that they're really not confident in making a decision. They're not confident with the decisions that they make, and so they're scattered, and they live a life of scatter. And that's why it's not an insult. It's true. Successful people go, okay, I'm doing this. I'm investing my time, some energy, and some money into this. I'm going to see it through, opposed to let me just put my toe in the water and let me pull my toe back out. You never actually really enjoy the cookie unless you eat the whole cookie. I mean, that's just how it is, right? You can't take a little nibble and you're like, oh, I loved it. You want to indulge, and so you don't just take a bite. We just go for it. That's why we call ourselves unstoppable. You're not unstoppable if you're just dipping around, taking nibble bites. I'd rather choke on a big bite than nibble forever and never really get the full pleasure. Got it? Okay. So, all right, so if you're new, guys, EN members, do the same things. Make sure you minimum upgraded to pro, so you're invited to the business plan next week, so you can qualify to be there. And then, more importantly, get to Orlando. Get to Orlando. You guys are really going to want to be there. You're going to probably make some decisions quickly. You want to make sure that you are making some arrangements to be there. But being in Orlando is going to be powerful for you guys. That's the Empower Network event is October 24th, 5th, and 6th. And it will be a powerful event for you guys to be part of. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to wrap up here in just a second. Thanks, you guys, for holding tight. Why I wanted to share this with you is because when I was talking about domain mapping, a lot of you guys are like, I'm kind of freaked out. Well, the reason why, again, why we have so much amazing, sexy, ridiculous value in our team, and why our people never bother, Justin or I, about setting up their blog, setting up Aweber, setting up links, covering domains. I don't ever get those questions, and neither does Justin. And there's a reason why, because our tribe has a right-hand man. His name is Todd, and he is now going to be serving the greater good of our larger tribe, which is our iPass group, which is our John Penberthy's group, and Justin and ours, our conglomerate Freedom-Preneur group. Todd is he does every 2 weeks what's called a Fast Start live, and he walks you through some of the stuff that Justin just went through, so you're comfortable when you're brand new. He walks you through getting a URL, a domain set up, forwarding it, and making sure that your blogs are set up properly for Empower Network. And Todd, I believe Todd is having his next call tomorrow, but I know that he was, Todd, are you going to have your next call tomorrow? If you're there, just let me know. And you'll get an email if you guys are have registered and you are a pro member. You will be invited to that call tomorrow. So that's another good reason to not wait until Tuesday to go pro. Just do it today so that you are invited to that fresh start, fast start call with Todd tomorrow. And most likely it's usually tomorrow, but we'll make sure you guys know. And that will alleviate a lot of your pains. Okay, here's some action steps, guys, and then we're just going to move forward. What I want you guys to do, if you already have gotten the 6-figure shortcuts in iPass, which is the $47 upgrade, myself and John Penberthy, actually, I forgot John's in there, is John teaches you guys how to do some YouTube marketing. It's a really great training that you can activate pretty quickly. But the training that I have in there is really about telling your story and about connecting with the right audience. That is something that brand new people can do right now, and even take that one link that you've got, cover it with a domain, tell your story, and say, this is what I'm doing, like Rio Dunn did, and attend people in 2 days by iPass. See, I'm telling you guys all this stuff because there's such simple things that you can do now, and then as you grow, you're going to start seeing, you're going to see instant successes, small baby successes that get you really excited, and getting emails that say, you just made a sale. Wow, you just made a sale. Someone likes iPass. Someone just did this. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to upgrade to the $47 shortcuts, six-figure shortcuts. I have my trainings in there. It's about an hour long, and I teach you exactly how to tell your story, how to outline your story properly, and how to post it up and really start sharing your vision with people. That is one of the best actionable steps you guys can take right now is watch that training and then write out a recorded video of your vision, and then what you're going to do is you're going to post it up on Facebook with a very high quality picture, right? If you have a video, put the video up, directly upload it. Put a good quality picture of you, close your eyeballs, key a couple nuggets, make sure people see your eyes, they see you so they can feel your energy. Don't go a picture that's way back here, right, or one that you're looking far away. People want to see your face. When you're talking about your vision and what your passion in is and why, like for me, I wanted to never put my child in daycare, and I want to be with her every second of her life. And that's something powerful for me. That's the value that I have. So when I share that, and then I say, and so I looked into, finding the best business model, and this is the one I found. I want to share it with you. And then you give them your covered domain. Mine right now is Unstoppable-Blueprint, Unstoppable Travel, right? You do those. I keep saying it because don't use the links. Don't use the raw links. Cover them. And when you do that, guys, then people start clicking around. They see what you have to offer, and boom, you have someone that bought a $7 trial today after you even just upgraded to Pro today. It's really powerful, and I want you guys to know how simple it is. And then, of course, guys, then write a blog post. If you already went Pro, by next Tuesday, I want you to write your first blog post. And your first blog post, guess what? It's going to be that vision that you just wrote. It'll be a vision video that you just did. And put that on your very first blog and share it with people. Blogging is the best way to get in front of more people. And then by the time next Tuesday comes, you're already going to be Pro. You're going to qualify for the business plan. And then you're going to listen to the very first 3 audios in Inner Circle. Those are probably one of the first 3 are extremely powerful. You're going to get right in between your ears, really get you thinking differently. That's what Inner Circle does. That's why we start there. And it's going to give you a lot of ammunition for sharing more on a blog. And then you just rinse and repeat. And it really is that simple. Justin, I mean, am I missing anything? I'm jamming it in 10 minutes.
Beautifully. I think you jammed it all in brilliantly. So I'm pumped up. I can see by the comments. Someone put this from Nikki Triplet. She put, "Man, this damn Rhonda is good. She knows what we will be asking without even looking at the question."
That's awesome. Yeah, can you tell we've done this plenty of times before that we know how many people are going to ask the same thing? Right on. Thank you for that. No, it's powerful stuff. I agree. So this is what's going on right now, guys. I'm going to show you the bonuses that you'll get from Justin and I both. Justin, will you send me over your what your bonus page is? I had it. I don't think I have it in front of me.
Totally. And I got some people asking as well. They're like, how do I get access to like video 4 and such? Obviously, if you're a Black member, you're going to get access to that. Just hit me up and let me know. I'll send it to you, being you're direct under me. But I'll send it to Rhonda, too. That way she has access. Because one of the best things, you're not only going to get my bonuses, but you're also going to get Rhonda's bonuses because we're work as a collective tribe. So you got the best of both worlds. And one more question I see in here. They're like, what does it mean to be positioned for paid advertising from Nikki? And what that means is, if you're going to invest money advertising into your business, I want you to be able to recoup the greatest return, because the one thing I don't want to happen is you can only collect $32 per member and you don't own the offer, which is Empower Network, and for you to spend your hard-earned money doing advertising when you're limiting yourself. There's a great chance that's not going to be profitable. Like I said, the purpose of iPass in the front end is to offset your advertising costs so you can build a free list, and then everything you receive from the back-end offer, which is Empower Network, can be pure profit, making the real money. So So that's what I mean to be positioned correctly before spending all this money advertising. I recommend invest into the offer so you can maximize your leverage and earn the greatest amount of commissions. Then, as I say, go ham and go crazy because you'll have a good return on investment.
I love it. You know how much I love when you guys say go ham? Okay, so this is what's super fun, guys, and I'll get to some of those questions that are really dying in just a sec. Justin, just say it to me out loud or send it over to me so I can pull it up, because what we want you guys to see for the bonus is when you guys on Tuesday, this is the bonus page that Justin and I offer to those that do go pro. You get to have access to our secret sales funnels, which is our 3-part training series that both Justin and I did. We both teach very similar things, but of course we have different approaches. The way that we share our stories are a little different. So you guys both get access to that, and like we mentioned, you will get the video 4 once you are in, you've gone pro and you have upgraded. You get to use our full sales funnel, and the cool part is what we teach all of our black members, and when you go to our masterminds, you guys are going to get access to use the whole sales funnel, but then we're going to teach you guys how to create your own even video 4s so that you guys can do your own handoffs to iPass, and you have a really custom sales funnel for yourself. So this is some stuff that you guys get access to right now. Is of course you get access to our very first 3 training series, part series. Here's mine here. And then we have a lot more training that I offer and Justin and I both offer, so you guys can go through that. You get huge, massive bonuses just from working directly with us. And again, my link here will connect you guys directly to Success Alliance if you're not connected yet, so you'll be able to do that. Of course, our weekly coaching calls. I have a branding ebook, which is really a great start point to help you guys get moving. Let me grab this here from Justin. I saw that he just sent it over to me. It's important. Justin, you want me to post this up now, or should we just show them what we're giving them? What do you think?
It's up to you. I know these are the bonuses I offer when they join iPass, but when they become pro, I give them video 4 as well as permission to leverage off of all the bonuses so you can get a massive amount of signups. And also, I'm going to be adding some additional autoresponders for the pro members that you don't get if you're not pro, that will finish the series so you have the complete series.
Yeah, absolutely. Good point. And that's some stuff that we, our all-in team, our black member team, and even those that do end up going pro, you guys get a massive value. You get a lot more stuff we offer, and there's a reason. It's because, the more information, the more, time, energy, and effort you put in, the more that we are certainly willing to give to you guys as well. Okay, so here's the 2 bonus pages. This is Justin and mine both. I'm going to actually, I'll type those in for all of you guys right now in the comment section. That's going to be easier than having you copy them all up. So take a look at the comment section now. Here we go. You guys will get all those pages. It'll be a really great start for you guys to really start digging in. And then especially as you're learning how to start building pages, most people don't use our sales videos or sales funnels until they really understand it. So, really reserve that for when you're doing it, really know what you're doing. Certainly we do give those as really a value base for you, but I really recommend you guys just starting from the basics first. If you don't understand how to set those up, wait until you do, so they're valuable and they're not overused. All right, cool. Okay, good. Okay, let's see some questions. Do we miss any questions? Okay, that's good. Okay, all right, I think all right, how do I start, good one, Ronnie. How do I start writing in the blogging system for Empower? I'm already pro. How does it work? You do that by actually logging in directly into your Empower Network members area, and you'll be able to get access immediately to your blog. Actually, let me show you right
And
here.
one more thing I want to throw in there we didn't even mention. In Orlando, they're going to be rolling out ENV3, which is the new blog platform, which is going to be 100 times more amazing than the existing one. And all existing members are going to get it for free just by being a member now. You're not going to have to pay to upgrade, so all the more reason why you're going to want to go pro right away.
Absolutely. Yeah, really well said. Yeah, so I mean, the new blog that's coming out in 2 weeks. We all kind of waited a bit because we're like, we know how robust it's going to be. But all you do, what you'll do is you just have to log in to your members area, and you just go up to the top here and you go right to my blog, and that'll take you to your blog. You'll be able to start creating blog posts there. And then what we'll do, guys, is if you're already a pro member, like I mentioned, you're going to be invited to that fast start call tomorrow. So if you haven't even started, that's a great place to start. Instead of confusing yourself, it's great to start off. And what we'll do is we walk you through Todd walks you through how to set the blog up, how to set it up properly, how to connect the domains, all of that stuff, so then you guys are really set up in the right way. Because that's, again, I cannot stress more. You want to be set up the right way. Hey, who's that? Who is that? Hi, Todd. You were behind my control panel. Also, I see this like, hi, buddy. Hey, are you going to do a fast start call tomorrow, Todd?
Yeah, I sure am. I'm going to be posting that in the group, so I'm excited for it. Yeah, I was logged in under your account, so I'm not really Rhonda.
Todd's my hippie.
Oh yeah, introduce you
on
guys.
the
This
webcam
is
for
Todd.
those of you that are live.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Exactly. So this is Todd. Todd is he is our right-hand man, part of our tribe, and now Todd's kind of taking over to the triad of groups to really help everyone get kicked off in the best possible way. Todd's Brian's brother. He's incredible. He's really meticulous. He's slow. I'm so fast and everyone gets lost with me, so never let me do any basic training ever, because no one learns a thing. Right? So what we do is Todd, he's like your first kind of connection point to making sure that things are set up properly. So Todd, he offers his time on a live fast start call. If you're not there, you can't contact Todd. You have to be there live on those live calls, and then he has recordings set up for you as well. So our black members get access to Todd for questions that they really need. The pro members, you get a first couple questions, and then that's it. You have to be on a live call. You can't contact Todd personally because he works with a very large group. So we respect Todd a lot. He does so much for us. We respect him more than I can even express to Todd. So tomorrow, Todd, typically you have your calls at 2 o'clock Eastern. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. And if there's
okay.
As long as there's no conflict, we'll do it at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Excellent. So this is what this means, guys. If you have to be a pro member to join him, right? Because you have to own the blog, and you have to be part of iPass, which all of you are. So let's do that today. Make sure you go register and upgrade to pro today. And then you will get an email from us. Most likely the email will come tonight or tomorrow because we want to give everyone time. Make sure you go pro tonight. The email will go out so everyone gets that invitation. And then you will join Todd tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern to set everything up, answer questions you could be stuck on. Maybe you're a member that's been around for 6 months and you're stuck completely. Go there and bring your questions specific for Todd and to help you guys get really up and running. And we then, Justin and I, once you go pro, you will be then invited to our Tuesday business plan, which again will be at 2 o'clock Eastern. Others have asked us about the different timings. There's reasons why we're kind of going into 2 o'clock. John Penberthy did ask if we could, do some stuff with his people. So we're going to work on times because they're in the UK. Most of his team, a lot of his team is. So we typically do things around 7 or 8 at night. So make sure everyone can be there. So we will allow a recording to happen for those that can't be there in a day and those that can't be in at night. So they'll go back and forth. But here we go. All right, time's up. It's 2:38 here in the tropics. It's time for me to jump in the sea. It's hot. It's time for Justin to go play with the baby girl. It's time for Todd to go hang out with his parents because he's in Florida right now visiting their mom and dad on his way to Orlando, where I'm going to be next week. I leave on Wednesday. We're going to see so many of our black members, our all-in members, try our mastermind next week. And then Empower Network events is on the 24th. Can you see how much fun this is? Like, who doesn't want to be a Freedom-Preneur? All right, so we're super excited. Justin, I appreciate you so much, brother, all that you do for our tribe. I love you and Dee. I cannot wait to see you guys, give you guys a big fat hug next week. And Todd, again, you are more appreciated than you know, and good things are yet to come for you. I know that for sure, Todd. So there you go. If you're not pro, go pro. Let us know that you did. You'll get an email. Join Todd tomorrow at 2. Then you'll be there tomorrow with us. Tuesday at 2 o'clock for a business plan. Know your goals, know your income goals. We have a survey for you to fill out. We're going to know so much about you by the time you get there on Tuesday that we're pretty much going to know everything about you so we can help you live out those dreams. All right, what do you say, guys? Shall we go? Let's do it. Have a great one, everyone, and be unstoppable.
Take care, everyone. Ciao. Love and light.
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys.